We have the Sandpoint Follies. Now, I am so lucky because I have two of the best acts that have ever been on the Follies joining us to talk about some of the stuff they're doing. Andrew Sorg and Audra Shreve Mearns. Hi, guys.
Oh, hello.
And girls.
And thank you for the praise.
I mean, seriously, you guys crack me up. Oh my gosh! I'm not trying. I'm not going to tell you the name of the skit that Audra did, but in Sandpoint, I think I have 70 or 80 videos right now on YouTube, and if you just type in Sandpoint, 9 or 10 of the first page are mine. Well, I know that when you get 1,000 or 1,500 hits, you feel pretty good. You're like, all right, a bunch of people have seen this. You get up to 4,000 or 5,000 with some of my videos. Well, Audra's video of one of her acts in the Follies is up to 235,000
Oh my gosh!
hits.
I think that's more than the I Like Turtles video. I think
I'm
you got
trying
good.
to compete with the dog, the talking dog.
That's a $250,000.
Of course, right, man. We don't look. The combined populations of Kootenai, Boundary, and Bonner counties do not equal that many people.
I don't think the state of Montana equals that.
Right,
I think.
Watch it. They'll come over here and get you.
No.
The thing that scared me about it, though, is for a while there it was getting circulated amongst people, forwarding and stuff when YouTube was really first came out. And I got an email from a friend that I went to high school with who had just said they had been forwarded it, had no idea who it was until they opened it up, and then was flabbergasted that they knew this person. So
it is so funny. But the stuff you did last year was funny, and the stuff that you do every year is just hilarious. And you two, now, Andrew, there's only 7 new acts. You're doing a repeat of one of the acts, and that's what we're doing for this 10th anniversary.
It's a best of, yeah.
A best of. So you're going to do a repeat, Audra. You're doing a repeat, but you're also doing a new skit.
Oh yeah, fresh, new. There's going to be some things.
Exciting.
We keep it in the Follies this year because we have 2 weekends. And they're both totally different shows. So everyone needs to show up. You should buy 4 tickets because every night is going to be a totally.
It's tax deductible.
I know, totally. Helping things out.
I shouldn't say I bought 2 because I did buy 4, but I'm there for two nights. I'm going Friday for both weekends. You also were just in a great production this winter. It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, yes.
You played the MC. And you were actually in that with Sam Richardson, who is going to be part of my group in the Follies.
Yes.
And we just got done filming half of the new film Vinia this morning. And by the way, I'm still cold. But you also are rehearsing right now for an upcoming play that's going to be at the Canada.
Separate checks.
Cool.
It is going to be playing in the Little Theater the 2 weekends right after the Follies. So I have a busy March going on here. I don't know how I do it.
Who who wrote that? That's
Chris Heron.
Okay. Oh, that's a local
playwright.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a it's pretty drama filled.
Is
So you get your laughs in with the Follies, and then keep coming back. End of March, you get to see me slapped. That's what I'll say.
Great.
Yeah, which will please most of the people probably listening to.
Hold on now. This is being filmed. If you look on YouTube, you can see him get slapped right now.
That's the power of radio right there. We
smell good. We look good on radio.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 7'3".
I don't even think that translates to radio.
Audra looks just like that girl on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
And I am 23.
Actually, that's right. That means you're 10 2 times over plus 3.
Yeah.
Audra, one of the things we're not doing is I don't think we're revealing very much about what these acts are going to be about. But since these have been in previous years, I think it's kind of okay. You want to give us maybe a little idea of what you're doing?
Well, one title that I'm doing I can't say on live radio, but it's a song that I guess...
Try now. Say...
There you go. We are reprising our ballet that we did last year.
Oh, the ballet is so funny.
And then, of course, my first time ever singing in front of a live audience, my first time being on stage in probably 15 years, I will be doing reprising the Kitty Cat song.
Oh, I love it. I got to tell you, I watch it probably once a month.
You stalker.
Oh, no, that's where this
I
happens.
work in a grocery store. Of course I'm a stalker. S-T-O-C-K-E-R.
The jokes will be funnier in the Follies than that. Trust us.
Andrew, what are you doing?
Well, reprising one song that has to do with something in a box.
Present time.
And then we have another nice, I'm doing another song that involves a barbershop quartet.
Awesome.
Talking about, when times are down and you need to pick yourself back up, sometimes you can just look down and something there will help you out.
As long as you don't slip in it.
Yeah. And then something else involving corks, which, well, you guys will have to see that to believe it.
The Follies, just to be clear, it's not for the easily offended. It is very funny, but it is almost burlesque funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so, leave your sensibilities at home and put your tongue in your cheek. It's just a hilarious show. But if you maybe are easily offended, you may not want to go. Now, we say that a lot. You know what? Stay out if you don't like it. It's so fun. Come in if you have a good sense of humor. It's going to be so fun.
Nobody ever says they have a bad sense of humor, though.
Right.
I think it's pretty much like that, straight up. It's like, do you have a good sense of humor? Of course I do. What do you read? Well, I love Family Circus. That's my favorite. If Family Circus is your favorite, maybe the Follies isn't for you, but what can you say?
Oh, yeah, but I think Father Knows Best is my favorite cereal.
Come on, can't go wrong with that. 5. I'm Foxtrot myself. Blonde kid with glasses.
That's right, yes.
Best.
So you're both looking forward to this, I'm assuming?
Oh, it's one time a year that my alter ego can come out and be safe.
That's right. I remember last year when I was taking, a lot of the people there really didn't know me, and I go and I document everything all over town, and I remember being backstage taking pictures, and I'm starting to think, oh, I'm the creepy old guy. And now everyone knows me, so thank God that maybe I won't be the creepy old guy, but I'm not going to take any pictures backstage this year. Speaking of which, we're going to have 2 different video crews. We have this professional crew coming up for the first weekend from California, and so they'll make those videos available to people on DVD. And then Pat Fichik is going to be the second weekend. So really nice that we're going to be able to have all this stuff. So if you don't have the opportunity to go, buy the DVD.
Yeah. Or if you do have the opportunity to go. Buy the DVD. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, those of us who are going to go, there's going to be plenty of sales. There's 200 people in the cast, so they better have at least 200 sales.
Yeah. And all this money goes back to the community. Everyone needs to remember, Angels Over Sandpoint. Sandpoint is blessed with the great charity organizations we do have here.
Yes.
And Angels Over Sandpoint, my personal favorite. All this money goes right back to people. I guarantee there are people in your lives who have been helped by Angels Over Sandpoint.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
It is. And
the way it should be.
And you get to get a laugh out of it. You're helping your neighbor and you're laughing at the same time. That's win-win.
It is.
This money stays in the area. It helps your neighbors. It's what better way to put the money into the collection.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm ready. I can't wait for it, everybody. It's March 2nd and 3rd and March 9th and 10th at the Panda Theater. You can buy your tickets at Eves, Leaves, Pedal Talk, iCarts, I think, and then also you can get it at Sandpoint Online. There's a $2 surcharge, but talk about convenient. That's where I got my tickets. So very easy. Yeah, right there at the door. You just take your name down. Wonderful, wonderful night. We all kind of show up early and commune with each other. This is one of those things where you don't. It's funny. We went to go see Leroy Bell on Saturday, and the doors open at 7, and the concert started at 8. So most people started trickling in around 7:30. You know, this is one of those evenings that people show up an hour or two early and just talk to each other.
And they enjoy standing out in front of the piano waiting for the doors to open. It's a really good time for everybody.
And there is a martini bar inside
Do
the
not
Canada.
forget that.
I'm ready.
Yes.
This is one of those nights where I do walk home.
And cab services
But we
are
do have
available.
free cab service
Yeah, free
provided
cab
by
service.
the Angels, so you don't have to drive drunk.
How awesome is that?
This
I
is
know.
a great service. We want to take care of you.
Well, thank you very much, both of you, for coming on. I can't wait to see your acts and break a leg.
Likewise, Gary.
Thanks very much.